Last week we released a video, State of Warzone. Today is its spiritual successor, State of Rebirth. Rebirth featured in an A1A Players video last time out, and you know what? I really enjoyed myself. It wasn't a slug like Warzone gameplays are, and it wasn't a 3-hour session to get maybe half a video's worth of content either. For contrast, that video was recorded in roughly 90 minutes. That was including time Donnie was making covers. I'd insert a shit cupboard joke here, but her and her partner's cupboards are actually banging to be fair, so I don't want to be blacklisted from being offered one. And Onion making non-YouTube friendly remarks, which had us in creases for minutes or so on end. The experience got me thinking though, what's the state of the game mode? Is it that good? Well, since then, I've been playing it a lot more, including over on the UGN. Announcement regarding that in the coming weeks, by the way. Well, shockingly, it's changed my mind about Call of Duty Warzone. The game, that is, not like the game mode. It's given me a fresh perspective of the game, and to be honest, I'm happy to admit I have not been given Rebirth the respect it deserves. Definitely not the players that play it. And I want to address that all now. So make sure you hit subscribe. At time of writing, we are so close to 500 subscribers. Such a big milestone for all involved in the project. But let's start with respect. I called the game Baby Food Warzone. I called the game a safe space for those not good enough for Warzone, carrying some elitism for being a Verdansk player. A strong one at that, when I'm not in Hexy's lobbies. Now, after seeing where Warzone is heading, I can't say it is the superior game mode anymore. Let's start with the most important mechanic of Call of Duty Battle Royale. Loadouts. The biggest change about Warzone, and now the biggest draw for me personally to Rebirth, is loadouts. In a game where we are so focused about our creations, where we experiment and pick the weapons which offer something different to each engagement, the last thing we want is to be spending any more time than absolutely necessary without your loadout in hand. Warzone never used to be at a disadvantage regarding this. There was pros and cons to the loadout in both game modes. I'll not dive too much into that now because it's irrelevant, like Caldera. The main point is now Rebirth is at a significant advantage regarding loadouts. And I mean significant. In either game mode, you used to be able to call it in when you had enough dosh. Now you have to wait at least 6 to 7 minutes. Then you'll have that, then you have to wait that long, and then you might get killed straight away after someone camping your shop or loadout. Well, in 6-7 minutes, I could have 3 different games of Rebirth going all or nothing to get a loadout straight away and be successful. The most successful videos on my channel are about loadouts, so they are really important to the channel. For me, Rebirth might just be the rebirth of what Warzone content is on the channel. There is genuine excitement again regarding loadout videos, or HTIFs as I call them. Let's talk about gameplay. Shorter rounds, tiny map, multiple points of interest, free respawns, rewards, aggression. Like, this mode has it all. It's fast, it's a hybrid of multiplayer and Warzone, and it's fucking great. It's everything I like about Apex and full Warzone combined in one neat little package. It has weaknesses, sure, but the positives outweigh the negatives heavily. All these things mentioned really make the game feel like it has its own identity. Killing people gives you a ping on the map of their teammates' locations. This forces thirsts, yes, but you have a respawn timer which isn't too bad, and to be honest, forces aggression. The game mode probably saves Warzone. Honestly, I think I'm going to be playing it more often. One thing to note though is that its player base, they tend to be a bit more laid back than the Warzone counterparts, but their def comms are banging nonetheless. Weapons are a highlight in this game mode, the variation of weapons I mean. Yes, about 60% of the lobbies are meta slaves with their fire MP40s and AR of the day, but the rest of the guns you see are really good and varied, instead of the 99% of meta slaves in Caldera. Looking at you, Onion. This does mean you can experiment yourself. With the quality of players not being as high as Caldera, you can use typically non-competitive weapons and still be an absolute unit and win a majority of your gunfights with attrition alone. That, as somebody who makes a lot of videos with a lot of weapons, is very much appreciated. It makes the game feel a lot less boring. It makes the game feel like I choose what weapons I use rather than a particular meta making that decision for me. I say that, but you definitely need EOD chosen for you by the meta for all them scumbags using fire bullets on their MP40s. In summary, it's better than Warzone, it's faster than Warzone, offers a better Royale experience, and you know what? It has polish, more so than I feel Caldera ever will. So yeah, let me know which game mode you are playing in the comment section below, and hit the subscribe button while you're there. Thanks, y'all.